I've always found these famous songs titled a woman's name interesting. For example, Jessica, Layla, or Josie. In this video, I want to share with you an iconic one from The Police featuring Andy Summers on guitar. This is How to Play Roxanne, and it starts off with these great punchy chords that sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Andy Summers is playing a triad here on the top 3 strings. This is a G minor chord. That's just 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 3rd fret. Then he moves down to a D minor, which is 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 1st fret. So you've got 4 bars at the beginning of G minor, and we're gonna strum down strums, just like a metronome, like keeping beat, like just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm playing that chord and then releasing it with the fretting hand. So you don't want the notes ringing over like that. You want it nice and punchy. And what's interesting is the guitar is hammering out those quarter notes, but then the bass comes in, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, and the bass is playing like syncopations and almost more sparse, while the guitar is really holding it down, which is often you find the opposite. You'll find like the bass, kind of just holding down the groove, while the guitar player might play something like 1 and 2, or do an alternate rhythm. So it gets a really great sound. So you play that, and then you move up to an E flat major 7 chord. And this is from the 5th string down, 6, 8, 7, 8, 6. Now, these following chords that I'm going to show you, I'm showing you like a big shape like this, but we're still going to try and keep the emphasis on the treble strings when we strum. So you don't want like, this is a very big sound like that. You want just like treble. Then you go to D minor 7, which is 5, 7, 5, 6, 5. Then drop that down 2 frets for C minor 7. Then play. Now this is an F7 sus4. It uses all 6 strings, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1. And you play that 4 times, and then on the and of 4, bring it up 2 frets for G7 sus4. So. If you've struggled to learn songs faster and play rhythm and lead anywhere on the neck, then go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide and get your hands on my free fretboard guide PDF. This is going to show you 5 chords and 5 scales that you can use to unlock the neck. This works for any style of music in any key. And it's completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide and grab that now as my gift to you. So here's the entire verse all put together. 1, 2, 3, 4. You let that chord ring, then it goes, Roxanne comes in with the vocal, and you repeat it again. Do it again. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Then we have a little pre-chorus part, which goes to the C minor 7, F7 sus4, then G7 sus4. So we sort of just cut the progression short, and we have a little variation. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then stay here for 2 bars. Then repeat that. Okay, then we do the same part where we move up on the and of 4. Now this brings us to the chorus. We start building in. Now here we're gonna switch to power chords. So what I play here, I'll show you the chords. I'm playing a G5, which is just 3, 5, 5, starting on the 6th string. Then you bring that down 1 string set to start on the 5th string. then drop it down 2 frets for B flat 5. Then we're gonna bring it down another string set. Now this gets a little different on the shape here. We spread it out. We're gonna play the 1st fret of the 4th string, 3rd fret of the 3rd string, 4th fret on the 2nd string. It's a great sound, and then you move that up to G, or F5 rather. So it's E flat 5 to F5, because this is the root note here on the 4th string. Then you jump down to F5, G5. So that's the first shape we learned. So coming out of the pre-chorus, then we let that ring. Then we go back to the G minor stab rhythm. All right, so when we go into the chorus, we actually change the strumming pattern. So before we were doing those staccato quarter notes, right? Just that 1, 2, 3, 4. But when we go into the chorus, we start building here on 8th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. So that's all down strums there. And then we have these syncopations, these chords that change on the offbeats. We play on the and a 3, 3 and, then rest, then 4 and. So 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. Then we repeat that similarly just throughout the rest of the chords. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, now when the chorus ends, you just hang on that G5. All right, now there's one other part I gotta let you know about. When you end that first chorus, there's a quick 4-bar interlude where you just stay on the G minor. So you go, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And then Sting comes in with the lyrics, something like, I love you since I knew ya. And then you start on the verse right there. So 1, 2, knew ya. Then you go through the rest of the progression. But other than that, there's that little interlude. Then you have the main sections that I just went through. Now when the song ends, you just... just fade out, cycling around that power chord chorus progression. There you have it, a breakdown of how to play the iconic guitar parts behind Roxanne as recorded by The Police. Now, if you've struggled to learn songs fast or play rhythm and lead anywhere on the neck, then go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide and get your hands on my free fretboard guide PDF. This is going to show you 5 chords and 5 scales that unlock the neck, and this works for any style, rhythm, and lead. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide and grab that now as my gift to you. As always, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you might like this one next.